Rejoice. It's the third Sunday of Advent, also known as Gaudete Sunday. So today, in our liturgies, priests will wear the rose vestments as a sign of a little bit of a pause in the Advent preparations, from that violet to a joyful rose, and then we continue next Sunday back to violet as we prepare for Christmas. And it is right that we should rejoice. In fact, the liturgy invites us to rejoice already in the joys of this great salvation that awaits us, and that we celebrate it always with solemn worship and glad rejoicing. We should rejoice. In fact, it's beautiful in the gospel today how people come up to Christ and they're wondering, the followers of John the Baptist, are you the one that we should come and see? And are you the one we've been waiting for? And his answer is beautiful. He says, just tell them what you see. See that the blind get the sight, and the lame are able to walk, and so on. And there's the evidence. That's what you see. And you can imagine in that scene, I've never witnessed something like this, but perhaps a person who's been blind their whole life, and all of a sudden they can see. The joy must be just over the top. Sometimes we see those analogous to that. Maybe you've seen on YouTube a video where they maybe get these glasses, or people who are colorblind, and they're able to see colors for the first time. And it's just one of the most amazing things. Their minds are blown. They're looking around. They just can't believe it. And that's just color. That's just color. Imagine going from blindness to sight. A great joy, overwhelming. And like that for all the other miracles our Lord performs. For us, maybe day to day we don't see those things. A few weeks ago we had the blessing of having a big group of students confirmed. Among those 27 who were confirmed, 3 of them came into the church. And one of those who came into the church I've known for now, over 3 years, and many conversations about the faith, many questions that he had about the faith. And we would meet for coffee and lunch over the years, and here and there, and give him books, and we'd talk. And then eventually, one day I see him at Mass. He shows up, and I said, hey, I see you here at Mass. And the next thing I know, he's joining a Bible study, and I'm checking, so what's going on? What's happening? And he says, Father, was thinking about it. And when I look around at my friends, and I see those that are around me, and I realize, and I think about the kind of person I want to be, when I think of my Catholic friends, that's what I want to be like. I want to be like those guys. And it's beautiful to think it was beyond any conversation, any argument, but it's the witness, the joyful witness of the Christian faith that ultimately had this young man take that step, and then eventually be confirmed, receive his first communion. We are witnesses to that joy. And today, on this Gaudete Sunday, third Sunday of Advent, we too rejoice, and we should rejoice. And we should take this day to think back of those reasons to rejoice in my own life, the things that are around me. The salvation is near, but we already know what the salvation looks like. We have seen salvation wrapped in swaddling clothes. And as we prepare for Christmas, let us continue to prepare our hearts by recalling the great things the Lord has done. What we have seen, the sight is given to the blind, and the ability to walk to those who couldn't, and the gift of faith to those who were far away. Let us continue our walk towards Christmas, remembering always that our salvation is near.
This has been a production of the Duke Catholic Center. If you enjoyed this video, please consider a financial commitment to support our ministry here on Duke's campus. We're grateful for your support of vibrant Catholic life at Duke.